the Lawrence music scene is phenomenal, and it always has been. There's bands that come from all over the place that just have crazy stories about, you know, how much they love Lawrence.
I remember being, fairly amazed that these people were coming. Ray Charles was here, and I don't know exactly the timing, but Ike and Tina Turner were here, Elton John was here, Chicago was here. Concerts were related to homecoming, and homecoming seems to have shifted a bit. They don't have the really big concerts in like Allen Fieldhouse, for instance. In the 70s, we would have these 3-day long events with I don't know how many bands, and obviously that kind of died away.
By the time my generation got there, like they used to do the Jayhawk Music Festival, and Brett used to do all that kind of stuff, and like Vans Warped Tour would be at Bertram Park. They used to do a lot more events like that here, but like I said, I'm 26, and even being 18 and in high school, I don't think we ever really had events around campus, besides like Wakarusa, when Wakarusa was still here.
Why do you think Day in the Hill is important for the end of the school year?
This allows students to get out here and kick back and forget about all the troubles, and it's a good relaxer before finals.
I know that that the concerts were well attended and that kind of thing.
The promoter will send an offer, maybe kind of scout out who they want to come, send an offer to the agency, and the agency will either accept it or make some changes. And it's not super easy because there's a lot of details involved, as far as like expenses and what they're gonna pay and what we're gonna pay. Like if they need backline, like a bass and drums there because they're not traveling with it, if we're gonna pay for that or if they're gonna pay for that. As far as like us sponsor, wanting to do shows on campus, there's a lot of hoops that you have to jump through just legally too. Like we once looked at doing a show in the Student Union, that big hall in there, I forget what it's called. Something like that, yeah, but couldn't serve alcohol, which is a big part of coming to shows.